Perfect, guys. Good afternoon. Good evening. No afternoon. Good evening. Are you there?
Yes,
Good
I am
evening.
here.
Great,
evening.
excellent. Very good, guys. How you doing?
I'm working.
Good, but not what are you doing? How are you doing? Huh? How are you doing is similar to how are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Fine. I am fine. I am fine. Thank you very much. Very good. Okay, let's practice today's class. So today, on Friday, we had this lesson, the lesson about pointing. Did you see Friday's lesson? For example, Harrison, did you see Friday's lesson?
I checked the lesson.
Good. Excellent, excellent. Very nice. Very nice. What about Luz? Did you see this lesson?
Yes. I
Luz.
checked. Yes. I lose the lesson, but I checked
No.
the link.
Luz Lucero.
Lose.
Yes, a different Luz.
Hi, teacher.
Exactly. Hello, Luz. Did you see the class?
No.
Come on, you promised me something.
Yeah.
You promised. What happened there? Okay. Well, we need to check this lesson because this is super important. This particular lesson is super difficult. Super difficult. So we need to dominate the pointing. There, here, das, did, etc. Okay? What about Hector? Yeah, Hector was in Friday's class, right? I remember.
Yes. That's
Right?
correct.
Is this lesson difficult, Hector?
Very difficult.
Yeah, really? That's very.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's possible too. It's possible too. It's difficult. Honestly, this is not an easy lesson, right? So everybody study, okay? Because this is super difficult in Spanish. No, difficult in English. In Spanish, no problem. So let's review. Today we are going to make an exercise using these expressions. Okay, let's go through a little video to remember. Action. Just a second. Here we go.
Pierce. Yeah, this is Sabrina. Pierce. Yeah, this is Sabrina. Pierce. Yeah, this is Sabrina.
Captain, want you to meet somebody. This is my son, Wally West.
Handsome young man, Joe.
Captain, want you to meet somebody. This is my son, Wally West.
Handsome young man, Joe.
Captain, want you to meet somebody. This is my son, Wally West.
Handsome young man, Joe.
This is my daughter, Mickey. Excuse us.
Sorry. Hi. I'm Mickey.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
This is my daughter, Mickey. Excuse us.
Sorry. Hi. I'm Mickey.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Hello, are you Greg Otto?
Yeah?
I'm Greg Otto too.
What's that now?
Greg, this is Greg, your half brother.
Hello, are you Greg Otto?
Yeah?
I'm Greg Otto too.
What's that now?
Greg, this is Greg, your half brother.
This is a relationship. 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 This is a relationship.
This is a great table. It's a great one. This is a great table. It's a great one. This is a great table. It's a great one.
This is a Halloween mess. This is a Halloween mess. This is a Halloween mess.
This is a dog whistle, Mom. This is a dog whistle, Mom. This is a dog whistle, Mom.
No, Kev, this dress is just beautiful. No, Kev, this dress is just beautiful. No, Kev, this dress is just beautiful.
What is this? What is this? What is this?
Those are the results. Those are the results. Those are the results.
What's this?
Go to the city.
What's this?
Go to the city.
What's this?
Go to the city.
What's this for? What's this for? What's this for?
What about this one? This is not atrocious. What about this one? This is not atrocious.
That's my son, Jackson. This is my mom, Isis. That's my son, Jackson. This is my mom, Isis. That's my son, Jackson. This is my mom, Isis.
All right. Next step, table manners. That is a table. All right. Next step, table manners. That is a table.
That is a red sun. That is a red sun. That is a red sun. That is a beautiful car. That is a beautiful car. That is a beautiful car.
Whoa. Now that's creepy. Whoa. Now that's creepy. Whoa. Now that's creepy.
Wow. Is that a pillow mint? Wow. Is that a pillow mint? Wow. Is that a pillow mint?
Is that blood?
It's nothing.
Is that blood?
It's nothing.
Is that blood?
It's nothing.
Is that a candy or a nut?
Both.
Is that a candy or a nut?
Both.
Is that a candy or a nut?
Both.
Is that a gun? Is that a gun? Is that a gun?
Is that a snail?
Your driver is a snail?
Is that a snail?
Your driver is a snail?
What is that? What is that? What is that?
Well, what's that?
Oh, that.
Well, what's that?
Oh, that.
What's that?
Yeah, that is an experiment.
What's that?
Yeah, that is an experiment.
What's that?
Yeah, that is an experiment.
What's this?
A circle?
A wedding ring? You're married?
No, I'm not. I'm not married. That's not mine.
These are golf pants. These are golf pants. These are golf pants.
These are chopsticks. These are chopsticks. These are chopsticks.
Okay, gentlemen, listen up. These are your locales. These are your targets. Okay, gentlemen, listen up. These are your locales. These are your targets. Okay, gentlemen, listen up. These are your locales. These are your targets.
These are instructions. These are instructions. These are instructions.
Ah! Kyle, these are not treats. These are guests. Girls, this is Kyle, my dog. Ah! Kyle, these are not treats. These are guests. Girls, this is Kyle, my dog.
Jonathan, wow. Took these. These are great. Wow, they really are. Jonathan, wow. Took these. These are great. Wow, they really are.
Here are the copies.
Hey, these are very small.
Here are the copies.
Hey, these are very small.
Here are the copies.
Hey, these are very small.
No way! Those are my parents! No way! Those are my parents!
Those are my legs. Those are my legs. Those are my legs.
All those zebras. Like me. All those zebras. Like me. All those zebras. Like me.
Delta boss, Cap. Delta boss. President Delta 984, we got multiple explosions. Delta boss, Cap. Delta boss. President Delta 984, we got multiple explosions.
Those yours?
Oh, no.
Those yours?
Oh, no.
Those yours?
Oh, no.
Oh, hey, can I have those pudding cups too?
Those are for the kids.
Oh, hey, can I have those pudding cups too?
Those are for the kids.
Oh, hey, can I have those pudding cups too?
Those are for the kids.
There are no ants on my desk because I sanitize it daily.
What do you call that?
Those are your ants.
There are no ants on my desk because I sanitize it daily.
What do you call that?
Those are your ants.
There are no ants on my desk because I sanitize it daily.
What do you call that?
Those are your ants.
This, that, these, and those. You see, there are so many examples. These are a little bit difficult. So we need to take a review to understand what are the examples. There are examples with this, examples with with that somewhere over here. This, that, these and those. Okay, I cannot find the division, but it's important to have a review. So let's review a little bit so we can memorize this vocabulary. Review for memorization. Okay, we are going to talk about question for a far distance. Well, no questions. Affirmation. Affirmation for a far distance versus affirmation for a short distance. Okay? What is the pointing expression? The pointing expression this is pointing. What is a pointing expression for a far and a long distance? Who can tell me?
Singular and plural.
Incorrect. Pointing expression when you are pointing. Point, point, point. What is it?
This.
Excellent. This. Now, for a short, no, for a long distance, it's not this.
That.
Exactly. That. Very good. For a long distance, we have that. Okay? For a long distance, but when it's plural, what do we have?
This.
Incorrect.
There,
This is
there,
for
there.
close.
There.
There is also incorrect. There is for location. This is not for pointing expression.
Those.
Exactly. That is much better. The expression here is those. Okay. Let's understand the difference. When you say that, the object is very far from you. That. Right? And when you say those, the object is very far, but there are plural. You see the difference? This is singular, or that is singular, those is plural. Yes or no?
Yes.
Singular? Okay. Singular versus plural. Now, these are for pointing expressions. Who remembers an expression for far distance? Expression for far distance. Where are the objects? The expressions for far distance, where are the objects? Hmm? What is expression for location? Hector, Luz. Well, in this case, Hector, because Hector was in the class.
Is where who?
Who is for person? When you speak about a long distance, where, for example, if I say, that is my television. That is my television. Where is the television?
I don't remember, teacher.
You don't remember that. Again, Harrison?
This?
This. Incorrect. Where? This is not the response for where. No. This is a response for indication, for pointing. No. We need to go back. When we are speaking about the location, we need to check the difference between distance and reference. Reference to you. Distance and reference to you. Example. Here is Paris and here is Mexico. Do you agree? Paris versus Mexico, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Where is Paris? Paris is there. There in Paris. There in the United States. There in Canada. Contrary. For there?
This.
Incorrect. Location. Contrary for there? In this location, over there, and over. Again, Harrison?
Is the verb to be?
Is, no, that's not about location. No. We are not talking about prepositions. We are not talking about verbs. We are talking about locations. Here. Here in Mexico. There in Canada. Here in my city. There in your city. Here in my house. There in my mother's house. This is the location expression. Very different from that and those. You see? Very, very different from that and those. Right? Questions. I see you with many, many, many questions. Tell me. Oh, by the way, Magdalena is here. Hello, Magdalena. Good night.
Hello, good night.
Great. I hope you like the class, okay? In a moment, I talk to you.
Okay.
All right. So tell me, guys, what is the expression for location? Location's reference for far. long distance.
There.
Exactly. The expression for distance is there. What is the emphasis for there? That was in Friday's class, memorization. Emphasis for there. Let's go back. We have right there, over there. What is the emphasis? Guys, are you there? Emphasis, emphasis, people. Emphasis for there, Hector?
Is over?
Over. Incomplete. Over what?
Over there.
Exactly. Over there. Over there. And similar to over there, similar to over there,
Is over here?
incorrect, because here is a short distance.
Right there.
Exactly. Similar to over there is right. Pronunciation. Right. Pronunciation. Hello.
Right there.
Right. Pronunciation.
Right.
Right.
Right. There.
There. Very good, Harrison. What about the rest? What about Hector? What about Lucero? Right. There.
Right. Right to there.
Excellent. Very good. And Luz? Luz.
Yes.
Pronunciation? Right.
Right there.
Exactly. That's correct. I need you to participate. I need active participation, people. Over there, right there, or only there. These are the expressions for where. Where is my television? That is my television. Okay, and no, sorry, where is my television? There, there is my television. Okay, and which is your television? Do you remember which? Which is your television? My television is?
There.
Incorrect. Again, where is my television? The answer is there. Which is my television? The answer is that. You need to separate and identify which versus where. Separate the concepts. Which versus where. Which is a question for selection. And where is a question for location. Locations versus selection. These are very, very different. Location versus selection. Let me collocate that here, okay? Parenthesis, location. Yes. And for which is for pointing. For pointing, this is for location. There you can see a clear difference, no? Can you see the difference or not?
Yes.
Yes. What about the rest? What about Hector? What about Harrison? What about Luz?
Yes.
If you have questions, this is your opportunity. Please ask questions.
The question was, which is your TV? Which or where?
No, yes. Well, it depends. The two are correct. Which is correct?
Okay.
Where is correct? The difference is the context. Which is for pointing. Pointing. And where is for location. But the two are correct. No problem.
For example, which is your TV?
Excellent. Which is your TV? Imagine you see 3 televisions. No? One television is for Hector, one television is for Luz, and one television is for you. Hector has a Samsung television. Luz has an LG television, and you have a Panasonic television. Which is your TV? The Panasonic television.
Panasonic television. Okay, yeah.
That is my TV. That
is Samsung. Your TV, the Samsung TV.
The Samsung, that is my television. Pointing. Selection. This and that. Yes or no?
Yes, thank you, teacher.
Right? For location is different. Oh my God, where is my television? Oh, what is the answer? Where is my television?
Over there.
Exactly. Over there. Over there is my television. This is for location. Yes, it's over here. Location. Difficult?
So.
So, no? Yes, this is confusing. I understand this is confusing, but super important. Super, super, super important. Okay. So we have this information. Which, where, long distance, short distance, blah, 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 blah. Everything is for the short, for the long distance. Now, let's compare with near. Okay? Near is a contrary. It's a short distance. What is the indicative for a short distance? For example, my cell phone. Indicative, pointing, excellent. That is correct, Gerson. In this case, the expression is different. The distance is near, but we have the same category. Observe. Singular plurals, but the expression is this. And for plural, excellent. The pronunciation is different, right? What is the pronunciation for the singular?
This.
This, very good. We saw on Friday, we saw that the expression and the pronunciation is different in both languages. In Spanish, E is standard. But in English, we have two different sounds. In English, we have the sound. Just a second. Here we go. In English, we have E, versus E. No? This is pronounced with E. Pronunciation, everybody? This.
This.
This, exactly. Pronunciation, everybody? These.
These.
These, exactly. One is with this, and the other is with these. Contrary to that and those. That and those have a standard pronunciation. That is easy. Okay? Similar occasion, we have where, right? What is expression for location for a short distance? Short distance. Location for short distance?
Short distance, here.
Excellent, Gerson. That is the word here for location. And similar to there, what is the emphasis for here?
Over here.
Excellent, over here. Similar to over here?
Right here.
Right here. And there you have Friday's review. This is the class for Friday, for last Friday. Oh, very interesting. Interesting but difficult. Super important that you dominate this topic. Please screenshot the screenshot the class while switch to Spanish. Jessie will pass attendance. Jessie pasará asistencia. Hello, Jessie. Are you there?
Hi, gracias, buenas noches. Vamos a pasar asistencia rápida.
Yes, please.
¿Está Grecia?
No vino.
No. Juan Ángel Polo.
Tampoco. Se me hizo raro.
No. Héctor.
Presente. Hola.
Hola, Héctor. Buenas
Excelente.
noches. Gracias. Lau.
Lau no vino también, sorpresa.
Lucero.
Present.
Hola, Lucero. Buenas noches. Gracias. Gerson.
Buenas noches, presente.
Buenas noches, Gerson. Buenas noches. Gracias. Y Clau.
Y Clau que anda sin internet.
Oh, that's all. Thank you. Buenas noches. Buenas noches, Marta. Gracias.
Good night. See you later.
Nos vemos.
Very good. So here we have which versus where. As you can see the difference, which and where, very important concepts to separate that, those, these, and these. In the video, you can see a lot of examples, right? An example with this, you have the object very near, very, very near you. The distance is super short. For example,
this is Greg.
This is Greg. This, your brother, in front of you, in your house. Versus
Table. All right. Next step, table manners. That is a table.
that is a table. Look at the distance of the table. Far or close?
Close.
Close? That's incorrect. Close, me and you and the computer. This is close. But the table is not close. The table is? You see? What is it?
Yeah.
Contrary
Far.
for close? Exactly. Far. You see? Because the table is far, the woman expresses that. Aha. That is a table.
Table manners. That is a table.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Right? The distance is super important. The most difficult is those versus these, because distance is important, but also plural or singular. The number, the quantity, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, number. Example.
A wedding ring? You're married?
No, I'm not. I'm not married. That is.
These are instructions.
Listen to that.
These are instructions.
Observe the subtitles. These are. Versus if you observe this, what is the verb be? This
is.
This is. In the chart, you can identify the number, identify singular versus plural if you understand the verb be. That is. Yes. But when you express those, The verb is not, the verb is. What is the verb that corresponds?
Are.
Exactly. Those are. The verb in this case is are. Similar case, if we copy paste this. In this situation, the singular is this is versus these are. In the video, it says these are instructions. For example, these are my receipts. This is my coffee. Is versus are. Difficult? Questions? Easy? What's up? Plural versus singular. If you administrate information like this, no problem. This is super easy. Observe.
These are instructions.
These are instructions.
These are instructions.
Plural.
These are not treats, these are guests.
These are not treats. Do you know what is a treat, guys? No, right?
For this time, no?
For this time, no. These are dog treats. Dog treats. Like a special cookies for the dog. These are treats. So Gru expresses to the dog. Look at the dog. Right? Hey. These are not treats.
Kyle, these are not treats, these are guests. Girls, this is Kyle, my dog.
This is the dog. And he speaks to the dog. He says, hey, these are not treats. This is family. These are guests. What is a guest? A guest is a person that visits your house. A person that visits your house, this is your guest. For example, in the Beauty and the Beast song, be our guest. Do you remember this movie? Anyone? Hello?
Oh, and the rest?
Mm-hmm. The Beauty and the Beast, right? And the Beauty the Lumiere and the clock and everybody receive the Beauty, no? The Beauty is the guest. Be our guest, be our guest. This is relevant when Guru expresses, hey.
Girls, this is Kyle. Kyle, these are not treats.
These are not treats. These are not treats.
These are guests.
These, plural, are guests.
Girls, this is Kyle, my dog.
Girls, this is Kyle. Presentation. Girl, this is Kyle. My dog. And this is the dog. This is an excellent example of this versus this. Questions? This is your opportunity, guys. This is your opportunity. Any question? No? No questions, anybody? Hector, you have a question?
No.
No?
No.
But are you confused? Is it easy?
Confused.
Okay. Confusing.
Confusing.
Confusing. Well, I know. This is confusing, but it's super, super easy if you understand the context. Okay? We are going to do an exercise, a little exercise to practice this activity. Okay? Everybody, please enter this document on Google Drive. Okay, let me pass you the link on the chat. Whiteboard into, today is 31st October, no? Okay, you're going to enter the document that is in the link. Everybody, please. Okay. Who is in? Hello, everybody. Enter the link. Gerson, Luz. Okay, Maggie, you are Bombatido, right, Maggie? Excellent, dinosaur. Okay. Indications. Type the exercise under your name. Okay. Harrison is there, perfect. I am missing Lucero and I am missing Hector. Ok, Okay, Hector is there. Okay, perfect. All right. Luz, access the link. Go, go, go.
Okay, teacher.
Yes, of course. It's in the chat, eh? All right. So let's please. Everybody answer the exercise on the whiteboard, and one person passes with me to check. Number 1, Harrison. First, pronunciation. After that, answer. Pronunciation first. Go, Harrison.
Complete?
Yes,
Or
complete, but only with no answer. Only pronunciation.
look at this newspaper here.
No answer. First, pronunciation. Read this a space.
Look at space newspaper here.
Excellent. If it says here, it's a short distance. What is the correct expression?
This.
Pronunciation.
This.
Aha, exactly. Complete.
Look at this newspaper here.
Very good pronunciation. That is correct. Look at this newspaper here. Very good. Let's pass to the next. Hector.
Are my grandparents and people over there are my friends.
Read the space,
grandparents.
please. Is space are or
Okay.
blank.
Space are my grandparents and space people over there are my friends' grandparents.
Good. Good pronunciation. Now give me the answer.
These are my grandparents.
Good. Good. Can you repeat the pronunciation?
These are my grandparents.
These are my grandparents. This or these? I need clear pronunciation.
These are my grandparents.
You are correct. Very good. These are my grandparents. I like it. Good. And the second?
And these people over there are my friends' grandparents.
That is incorrect. Because you have over there.
Yes.
Far.
And these people over there are my friends' grandparents.
Exactly. But incorrect. No. What is the indicative for far, long distance?
Those.
Correct. In the expression we have those for plural. Far, those. Those are.
Yeah.
The second indicative is the verb to be. Over here you have are. So this is a help. Complete idea, Hector.
These are my grandparents and those people over there are my friends' grandparents.
You said this again. These are my grandparents. Okay,
And
again.
These are my grandparents and those people over there are my friends' grandparents.
Perfect. Much better. Much better. Very good. By the way, guys, in the document, type the complete sentences, not only the answers. The complete idea.
Ah.
Come on, Harrison. Yes, it's complete to practice your spelling, to practice your You're writing. Okay? Okay. Let's pass to the next. Go loose. Number 3.
Dos.
No answer. Not answer. First pronunciation.
Dos.
First pronunciation. No answer. Luz, no answer. Pronunciation. Only pronunciation.
Bolding.
Nice. Okay. Let's go to the symbols. Let's go to the dictionary. Pronunciation.
Building.
Exactly.
Building.
Building.
Building. Building over. There is the Chrysler building.
Excellent. Good pronunciation. Now, what is the correct option?
Those.
That is incorrect. Uh-oh. It cannot be those. Those is plural. Those is plural. You see? What is the correct? For one building. No spoilers, guys? No spoilers. Only loose.
That.
Exactly. Complete idea.
That building over there is the Chrysler building.
That's correct. The option is that.
Okay.
Perfect. Very good. Let's pass to the next. What happened on the document, people? The whiteboard? What happened on the whiteboard? Harrison, Hector, and the exercise?
I only write the answers.
You only write the answers? Yes. You need to complete the sentence.
Okay.
Okay? Continue. Lucy is a ajolote, okay, and Hector is...
Look at this. The exercise?
The complete exercise. Copy paste. Practice your writing. Practice your writing. Good. Oh, Luz, complete, the complete ideas.
Okay.
Not only answers. Complete ideas. All right. Let's see if Magdalena can answer number 4. Magdalena, can you? Do you want to participate or no? Thank you.
It's okay.
Very good. Number 4, please. First pronunciation only.
Okay. Your mobile phone and space is your mobile phone on the shelf over there.
Very nice. I like your writing, I like your reading. Very nice. Let's check pronunciation, okay? How do you pronounce this? Look at the symbols. Mobile. Yeah.
Mobile.
You see? Mobile.
Mobile. Already.
Complete. One more time.
This is my mobile phone and this is your mobile phone on the shelf.
On the shelf, where?
Shelf over there.
Over there. So the first is correct. This. But the second is not this, because the mobile phone is in the distance.
Yeah. That.
Over there. Aha, very nice. Complete idea.
Okay.
Complete, Maggie.
Oh, I read now again.
Yes. Complete.
Okay.
Action.
This is my mobile phone and that is your mobile phone on the shelf over there.
Fantastic job. Very good, Magdalena. Very, very good job. This versus that. Let's pass with number 5. Number 5, Harrison.
Space photos here are much better than space photos on the book.
Very good pronunciation. Understand the context and answer.
These photos here are much better than those photos on the book.
Correct. Very good. Excellent, Harrison. Now you understand the difference. These photos over here and those photos on the book. Different distance. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, people, let's switch to Spanish. Right? Switch to Spanish. Quiero que me digan qué vimos hoy. ¿Qué relevancia tiene saber la locación, la ubicación del lugar y la distancia? ¿Por qué estamos viendo distancias aquí?
Pues para identificar dónde están las cosas, ¿no? Saber en dónde están las cosas o cuáles son las cosas que tú quieres especificar más bien.
Right. Y cuando te pregunten del which, ¿qué se entiende con which?
Algo específico.
Más específico, ¿qué significa which en español?
¿Cuál?
¿Cuál? Exacto. Magdalena, action. ¿Ibas a decir lo mismo, va? Yes. Precisamente, no es igual preguntar cuál que preguntar dónde. Obviamente eso lo entendemos en español porque es más fácil, ya estamos familiarizados con las palabras. Para entenderlo en inglés tenemos que entender que uno es para ubicación y el otro es para indicar, para señalar. ¿Cómo se dice señalar en inglés?
Point.
Point, exactly. One is for pointing and the other is for location. Si ustedes identifican estos dos, lo van a lograr. ¿Ok? Ahora, en el documento recuerden que es importante que en el documento escriban las oraciones completas porque así practican su writing. Así se van a dar cuenta de que las palabras se pronuncian distinto cuando leen, pero a la hora de escribirlo es, ahora pensarlo al revés, se pronuncia así, pero se escribe así. Tenemos que acostumbrarnos a las dos formas, porque ahorita solamente están viendo, estamos entrenados para entender letras, pero tenemos que entrenarnos a entender fonética y letras, que son dos cosas distintas en inglés. Las palabras no suenan igual a español y por eso es importante que practiquen su escritura y su pronunciación antes de darme la respuesta. ¿Ok? Eso es muy, muy fundamental para este tipo de ejercicios. Por el momento vamos a dejarle aquí, right? Porque tenemos un invitado y tengo que quedarme con ella un ratito, right? Pero de tarea necesito que terminen este ejercicio. Lo voy a checar en el documento que tienen abierto. Entonces, terminen este de tarea y lo checo una vez que lo termine. Alright. Bien, entonces mi gente, pues muy buena clase, gracias por venir. Me encanta tenerlos aquí. I'll see you tomorrow y me quedo con Magdalena. Right.
See you.
Thank
See you
you.
tomorrow.
See
¿Ya le
you.
dieron su screenshot? No se
Yes.
vayan sin
Yeah.
screenshot, ¿eh? Ah, ok, órale va. Sí, si no, ¿cómo van a hacer la tarea? See you later, guys.
See you.
See you.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Good. Good, good, good.